Welcome back to the channel, guys. I got another exciting interview with you today. His name is Brian Seepersod, and he's part of the Nurp team. You just got promoted, right?
I did. We're a setter to a closer.
From a setter to a closer. And how long have you been with Nurp?
I've been with Nurp coming up on 2 years, April 18th specifically.
Oh, wow. And how'd you find out about Nurp?
So first started following Jeff about 2019, just saw him on Instagram like a lot of our clients did. And I just really liked what he was doing, was following for a little bit. 2 years later, became a client. And then 6 months after that, after an event in Miami, on a yacht actually, for a part of a mastermind that I was a part of as a client, I just interviewed for the job and moved from New York to Miami to work for Jeff.
I don't think people understand the weight of that sentence. So you were originally a client, loved, I guess, everything about being a client, and then transitioned to working as an employee. Are you still part of a client? Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
Run the softwares? What's going on?
Yeah, so I started out as a client, and we actually had the first event for that mastermind. I flew out to Miami to be a part of a yacht in front of high net worth people that I wanted to just be around to essentially just grow personally. And then, applied for the job in terms of Nurp. And then 6 months later, moved from New York to Miami to work for it. In terms of the software, yeah, I'm running the algorithms myself, and it is one of the best investments I've made in my life, probably.
All right, so then I'd like to just talk about performance. I know, like, maybe we had a different idea of what we were going to talk about, but since you are a client, I want to just talk to you actually like as if you are a client.
Absolutely.
So you guys got it. Brian was a setter, pretty quickly moved up to a sales position, and you love the company because I mean, look how you're fine. Yeah, exactly.
So look where we are. Just finished jet skiing.
Yeah.
Top sales performer. So
that's amazing.
Pretty cool.
So let's talk product. How long have you been using the product?
I've been using the algorithms from August 2nd till now.
August 2nd till now. And can you get into your...
Yeah, absolutely. So we always usually tell people the algorithm needs at least 10K to start. So I threw 10K in it to start. Got familiar with the software.
Wait, so will it not start if you have less?
No, you can start with less. Bare minimum 5 we usually tell people, but it's just a little bit riskier. The strategy needs about 10 to work optimally. So I started with 10. Ran it for about a month on conservative settings. So we help, in terms of our clients, we help them, we handle them through the process and show them exactly what they need to do in terms of the actual settings you need to put based on the amount of capital you're putting into the algorithm. So I started conservatively just because, I wanted to test the waters, just like most of our clients. Just so you guys know, most of our clients are complete beginners. So we handhold them through that process and pretty much say, hey, if you're doing this, do this, right? Now, not financial advice, of course.
Yeah, none of this is ever financial advice. This is solely for your enjoyment.
You guys can run your money however you like. You can run your settings however you like, which is the cool thing. You are in complete control over everything. But that's why I wanted to go conservative. I wanted to test it out. I mean, I'm a young guy, but, I just want to feel the investment actually out. So I started with 10K. After a month, got familiar with it, got, close with it in terms of knowing how it actually worked. Put 5K in, a couple months later, a couple weeks later, actually, put another 5.
So you actually started at 5?
No, I started with 10.
So you started with 10?
Yeah, started with 10, put 5 in, liked the performance after a month, put another 5 in. And then as I got more liquidity, started pulling from other investments, I was like, well, this is pretty cool. I pretty much wake up, look at an app for a minute, go about the rest of my day. Before I go to sleep, look at it again, go about the rest of my day.
Still trading?
Still trading. I'm still trading, always.
But even while this is happening, we're still
trading always. But yeah, I ran conservative settings. The cool thing about it is that if you're a risky person, you can go aggressive with the settings. But if you don't want to take as much risk, you can dial it back and then, get a little bit less results. But in terms of what I got on conservative settings, and again, past results, of course, never indicates future results, but I was averaging about 4.68% per month on conservative settings. So on about a 30K account, I was actually running it as if I had 10 and 20K in it.
Nice.
So, yeah. No,
that's similar to the account that I have.
Correct, on your YouTube channel.
So, yeah. So, my account, there's 50K in there, and so far I'm up 15%.
Okay.
So, there's 50K, I'm up about 15%, so a little over $7,000.
Months.
In exactly 3 months. And I actually just got back from like a workcation.
Yeah.
And during that workation, I was still trading, but I didn't even trade once. And we took a total of 24, 23 trades.
Yeah.
And I made an extra 1% while I was on vacation working.
Insane. Absolutely insane. If you guys didn't know, and you probably do know from following our YouTube channel, but all the algorithm does is it's entering, managing, and exiting the trades completely on its own. What you guys would be doing is literally just setting your risk. So do I want to go conservative? Do I want to stick to the default settings? Or do I want to go a little bit more aggressive? Now, most of our clients, again, are complete beginners, no trading experience. So they start conservative or default. And then once they get familiar with the platform and the software, they dial it up a little bit if they'd like, right?
Yeah.
So it's you're in complete control at times.
Another question I'd like to ask you, I asked Nico earlier.
For sure.
What is the biggest objection? I know you just got into the sales position, but you still talk to a lot of people, setting them
Of course.
to talk to, more people on the team.
Yeah.
What is one of the biggest things that people like maybe are nervous about or shy away from?
Yeah, so a big thing in the industry in general is just trust, right? It's like, hey, this is too good to be true.
That's
like
what he said.
Yeah, exactly. Because it is, right? I mean, you see it all over. You find this on the internet. We get it. But, Jeff has a great background. We've been around for about 5 years. So that's the biggest objection, kind of, feel it out. I got to figure out. I got to figure out how to do it for myself. I got to see the results in my own account. And that's why we always say, just let us prove it to you. Let us show you how the algorithm works. You can test it on a demo account. You can test it on, a couple $10,000 account if you want, and then you can scale up as needed.
Yeah. Next question.
Yeah.
That was a preliminary question.
Okay.
If you have one that comes to mind, what is your biggest client win or success story that when you hear about it, you automatically think this person?
Yeah. So we had a client that we signed up probably a couple months ago, and you guys might have seen her in the Trust Pilot reviews. Her name is Josie, but she started with us on she was pretty skeptical, as most people are to begin, just because of the trust, the internet sales. But she started with us on the light version of our program.
What does that mean?
So we have two versions of the program. We have a pro and a light. The light version is just a lower barrier to entry to people that might not have enough capital or just want to test the waters, right? Because again,
the performance different?
No, the performance not different. You just have access to one algorithm as opposed to all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. So a little bit different, but she started with the light. After 1 week, she upgraded right to the pro. And I don't want to disclose how much she dumped into it, but put a decent amount of capital into it after she saw the results in that first week. And then she pretty much posted on our Trust Pilot reviews. You can check it out that, Nurp has changed her life. And Nurp, again, past results don't guarantee future results, but Nurp has changed her life. And she put her actual phone number out there for people to contact her because she wants. And of course, we didn't ask her to do that. She did that on her own being. And she actually created a YouTube video saying how her experience was.
That's crazy.
Yeah, on her own.
You know what? I would actually like you to send me the link to that video, and I'm going to hyperlink it to this video so you can actually watch it. So I'm going to just point to it.
Yeah, Joe's
pop up right here.
Yeah.
So you can watch it there. That's amazing.
Great compliment. Yeah.
That is a big one. Wow. Would you recommend this to your own family members?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've read it. My brother's running it.
Nice.
For sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Last question. What has been your favorite part of working with Nurp?
Okay. So that's a loaded question, but there's a lot. First and foremost, just the culture, just the culture that Jeff has started, and working from home, the life balance in terms of being able to work from home, kind of not necessarily creating your own schedule, because now I'm a closer, so I got a calendar, I gotta take some calls and educate some people about what we do. But in terms of the work-life balance, being able to go anywhere and work from where you are is amazing. The culture. This company is super growth oriented, so we not only promote growth within our company, but promote growth within the employees. So it's like, and something that's really cool that we have is it's called the PPF, personal, professional, and financial goals, and our company holds us accountable to those things. So not only growing professionally, but hey, personally, helping you grow personally, helping you grow financially, and hitting your financial goals. So that's a major key factor into the company and what we do. So yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Better known as Seeps.
Better known as Seeps. You can see me on Seep. Brian Seepersod. People call me Seep. So.
All right, guys. Like always, peace.
Still trading.
Still trading.